Good morning, students. Today we will study functions. So in the last class I have told you that function is a special type of relation. Okay, your function is nothing but a special type of relation. Is a special type of relation. Okay, and one thing we keep in mind, every function is a relation. Every function is a relation, but every relation is not function. But every relation is not function. See, this is a very important thing. Every function is a relation. Jiman function ase sob ki hobo tomar relation hobo. Kintu sob relation tomar function no hoy. Right? Kyo no hoy? Etya swa. What is the definition of the function? We will elaborate this note later on. First we see the definition of function. Okay. So what is a function? A function a relation small f from a set A to a set B is said to be a function if every element of set A has one and only one image in set B. A relation f from a set A to a set B is said to be a function if every element of set A has one and only one image in set B. Okay. So ki hobo je eta relation ame function buli kom jitya if you have two sets, suppose here you have 4 elements and every element of set A has only one image. Okay, the first element has the image A, second has the image C, third has B and fourth has D. Eta elementor eta he image thakibo aru every elementor image thakiboy aru sobore particular eta image thakibo. Eta elementor duta elementor eta image hobo nuare, right? So sobore distinct image hobo. In a function every element have distinct image, right? So that is the definition of function. So ami porhilu je every relation is a function but every function is a relation but every relation is not function. That's what. Hey, note 2, suppose you have two sets. This is A and B. Here you have capital A, B, C, D. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now so see here element is from set A, it has image 1, B has image 2, C has image again 2, A's image is 3, D image is 4. So yet relation defined hoise. A is related to 1, B is related to 2, C is also related to, A again related to 3, D is related to 4. But this is a relation. Okay? But it is not a function. It is a function no. Why it is not a function? Because what is the definition of function we have studied? That in a function, each and every element has image and the images are distinct. Okay? Image ki hobo? Distinct hobo. So yet so first A duta image ase. That is not possible for function. Again B has the image 2, C has the image 2. Duta element or same image. Hetu hobo noare. Function at ki hobo? Each and every element or image ki hobo? Different hobo. Right? Hey karne A relation to jitu ami A pora B relation define korisu. It is not function. Okay? But তুমি যিকোনো ফাংশন যদি তোমাৰ আছে ফাংশন মানে এনেকুৱা সেট এটা সেটৰ পৰা এই ফাংশনটো তুমি no doubt it is a relation. Okay? Relation means the element of a set, first set is related to the set B. কেনেকে relate হৈ আছে? That is not the matter. But they are related. That's why every function is a relation. Okay? Now, if your f is any function from a set A to B, how we write? Okay? If we write it as this is your f. Okay? A function to ami enake likho. Function or notation to enuka thake. So if f is a function from a set A to B, and suppose we have rewrite f of A equals to B, means A belongs to set A and B belongs to set B. F of A equals to B means function, f for function, A is related to B. So we write f of A equals to B. Okay? And then A comma B belongs to F. Okay? A comma B belongs to F. Here B, enake je ami likho f of A equals to B. B is called the image of A. B is called the image of A under F. B is called the image of A under F, and A is the pre-image. A is pre-image of B. Okay? A is pre-image of B. B's image, B to image hoy, f of A, B means under function A is related to B, A his image as B, aru A to ki hobo pre-image boli ami kom. Okay? Aru function to keneke likho last class koisu f such that function is defined from a set A to set B. Okay? Now let's do some examples to understand the topic, the definition of function clearly. There is an example in your book where they asked, first they defined a relation. Okay? Let capital N be the set of natural numbers. N be the set of natural numbers, and the relation R be defined on, and the relation R be defined on N such that R equals to ordered pair xy such that y equals to 2x, and your xy belongs to the natural numbers. Okay? So yat ki hoise এনৰ পৰা এনলৈকে ৰিলেশ্যনটো ডিফাইন কৰিছে, ৰাইট? ইয়াত তোমাৰ এন টু এন ৰিলেশ্যন ডিফাইন কৰিছে আৰু ৰিলেশ্যনটো কেনেকৈ ডিফাইন কৰিছে? দ্য অৰ্ডাৰ্ড পেয়াৰ এক্স ৱাই মিনছ x, y both belong to n, means here x belongs to this set and y belongs to this, both are n, and defined as y equals to 2x. y ki hobo 2x. Okay, so here domain ki hobo? Domain is the n, natural numbers of set to ki hobo amar domain, aru co-domain hobo this one. Okay, so here your domain and codomain is the set n, is set n. Domain aru codomain ki hobo tomar n, natural numbers. Okay, and now range, ami range ulabo lage. So amar dise y equals to 2x, y ki hobo twice of x. It means suppose তোমার যদি তুমি লইছা ordered pair 1 2, so 1 2 এ satisfy কৰিছে এইটো ৰিলেশ্যন 2 equals to 2 into 1. If you take 2 4, y is 4 and it can be written as 2 into 2, your x is 2, again 3 6, এইটো যদি 6 হয় y 6 হয় means 2 into 3. So you see all y's are even numbers. Y ki hoy? Even numbers hoy. It means according to relation y tomar even number hoy, but natural numbers ki thakibo from 1 to infinity. Okay, the range ki hobo tomar? Codomain hoy gol the set of the natural numbers, but your range is the set of images. Okay, image or set to kami range boli ko. So yat range hobo tomar all even natural numbers, all starting from 2, all even natural numbers. Itya swa tumi jodi 50 aru 100 lua, suppose your ordered pair is 50 and 100, both are natural numbers. 100 means y, 2 into 50, right? So 100 is a even number, so your range is the set of all even numbers. Now they asked you in the question, the main thing that I want to explain, they asked, is this relation a function? Is this relation a function? A relation to function hobo ne? Jitu relation tumak define kori dise y equals to 2x, is it is a function. So we have studied that the function means it is where every element of the first set has one and only one image. Okay, distinct image, every element. So yat sa jodi tumi 1 loisa, 1 or image ki paisa 2. Okay, if you take 1, its image is 2. If you take 2, its image is 4. If you take 4, its image is 8. And now see, every element has distinct 2 image to aru karu karne hobo nware. 1 or bahire jodi tumi beleg number luai, you will not get 2 as the image of any number. Similarly for 4, means each and every element has related to a distinct element and its image is different. Okay, means প্ৰত্যেকটা এলিমেন্টৰ এটা ইমেজ আছে আৰু হেকিটা ইমেজ কি হয় ডিস্টিংক্ট হয়, therefore this relation is a function. Okay, so we write every natural number has one and only one image, has one and only one image, therefore it is a function. Therefore it is a function. Okay, next question we will take, a function f is defined by a function f is defined by f of x equals to 2x minus 5. The function ase etu eneke define kora ase. Write down the values of first you have to write f of 0. Okay, f of x define kora ase 2x minus 5. F of 0 means in place of x you have to put 0. Okay, f of 0 mane function or value at 0. So x mane in general arbitrary x lua ase, so yat tumi 0 put kora. So your function is defined as 2 into 0 minus 5. So your f of 0 is minus 5. F of 7. In place of x you have to put 7. It is 14 minus 5, that is your 9. Okay. Next we have f of minus 3. F of minus 3, 2 into minus 3 minus 5, that is minus 11. Okay, it is minus 11. So in this way we will find out the value of the function at some particular points. Okay, particular points mane f of 0 jodi tumi lua, image ki hobo minus 5 under this definition of function. If you take 7, then its image will be 9. If you take minus 3, its image is minus 11. Okay. Now, the next topic we have, there are various types of functions. Okay, different types of functions ase jibilak ami study korim. So the very first function that we have to study, it is real valued function. Okay, it is real valued function. So as it is clear from the name, real means it somehow connected to the real numbers. So real valued function. When a function is called real valued function. Okay. So the definition is a function which has either R, means the set of real numbers, which has either R or one of its subsets, as its range is called a real valued function. Okay, means eta function define kora ase. Function at ki thakibo, domain thakibo, codomain will be there, range will be there. Okay, so what is range? We know the set of images. In codomain we have so many elements, but the range, we sometimes your codomain and range are equal, means every element is the image, but sometimes ki hobo image na thake, to jitu tumar range thakibo mane set of your images jitu set thakibo, hey set to range to jodi tumar real numbers hoy, okay, which is either R or one of its subsets, when real numbers বা real numbers er subset jodi তোমার range হয়, তেতিয়া হলে কি হবো, এই ফাংশনটোক আমি কি কম, real valued function. Okay, means the images are either real numbers or any subset of real numbers, then they are called real valued function. Okay, also if the domain is also real number or its subset, then is the whole function is called real function. Okay, also if its domain a function tur jitu domain thakibo if its domain is also either R or its subset it is called a real function. It is called a real function. Okay, যদি ডোমেইনও তোমার কি হয় রিয়েল নাম্বারস বা রিয়েল নাম্বারসের সাবসেট হয় দেন ইট ইজ কল্ড এ রিয়েল ফাংশন যদি অকল রেঞ্জ টু সাবসেট হয় রিয়েল নাম্বারসৰ দেন ইট ইজ কল্ড রিয়েল ভ্যালুড ফাংশন আৰু যদি ডোমেইনও তোমাৰ রিয়েল নাম্বারস হয় দেন ইট ইজ কল্ড এ রিয়েল ফাংশন. Okay, so let's take an example. We define in this example we show how we define real valued. So let capital N be the set of natural numbers, A real valued function is defined. A real valued function is defined as f is from the set of natural numbers to natural numbers and f of x equals to 2x plus 1. Okay, here it is a real value because n is the subset of real numbers, right? N is the subset of real numbers. Here your domain is the set of real numbers. Again the set n, the codomain is also a set of real numbers. Okay, now using this definition we will see it is we take x, this is as y. Suppose we take x 1, then what will be your y? 2 1 plus 1 it is 3. If you take 2 then your f of 2 will be 5. Okay, if you take 3 f of 3 is 7. Similarly if you take 7 then your f of 7 will be 15. Okay, so in this way we will define the real valued function where x is the set of natural numbers and again the set of images. So in the image you have the range will be 3 5 7 15. For these 4 elements the range is 3 5 7 15, right? So the range is the subset of real numbers. It is the natural numbers, it is the subset of real numbers, so it is the real valued function. Okay, next function that we have, it is the identity function. The second one that we will study is the identity function. As the name shows, identity means it gives some identity. So how we define the identity function? Let R be the set of real numbers. Okay, set of real numbers. Identity function is again a real valued function, right? So we define a real valued function from the set R to R itself by y equals to f of x equals to x. Y means your f of x and this is equals to x. Such a function is called identity function. Such a function is called identity function. Why it is called identity? Because if you take x equals to 1, you will get y equals to 1. If you take x equals to 2, according to this definition, if x is 2, y is 2. F is 3, y is 3. F is 4, y is 4. Means for the element, the image is same. 1 or karne 1, 2 karne 2, 3 karne 3. He karne etu ki koise identity function boli koise. Mane etu nijoke show kore. Image to ki hoy nijok image boli show kore. Okay. So yat domain aru range function or domain aru range duita ki hoy tomar set R. Okay. And if we draw the graph of this identity function, ami jodi graph draw koribo jao identity functioner, so it will like this is your x y dash x dash y. Okay, so this is already, suppose we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 1 2 3 5 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5. So আমি যদি x1 long আমার y কি আহিব 1, means if your x is 1 y is 1, means this point. X is 2 y is 2, this one. X is 3 y is 3, x4 y 4. Okay, and if you take x minus 1, y will be minus 1. X minus 2, y will be minus 2. So the graph of this function is a straight line passing through the origin. Okay, so the graph is straight line passing through the origin. So etu monot rakhiba tomaloke je identity function or graph ki hoy straight line passing through origin. Okay, straight line passing through origin. Okay, and the function is f of x equals to x. This is the identity function. Next we have constant function. Constant. So constant function আমি ধৰিব পাৰিছো যে কিবা এটা constant থাকিব, it will not change, right? So let's see the definition of constant function. So again here we define a real valued function. Suppose we define a function f from the set R to R by how we defined y equals to f of x equals to c, where c is a constant. C is constant and every x belongs to set R. So কি কৈছে g number আমি লওঁ, whatever number we take, its image is always c, মানে এটা constant. তুমি যদি your x vary, because x belongs to R, x may be 1 2 3 anything, but its image is always c. 1 ললেও c, 2 ললেও c পাবা, 3 ললেও c পাবা. Okay, so image to কি হয় তোমার সদায় c হব. That type of function is called constant function. Okay, তেনেকুৱা ফাংশনক আমি কি কম constant, because image to কি হৈছে তোমাৰ constant হৈ আছে. ঠিক আছে, so ইয়াত domain কি হ'ব r আর range কি হ'ব ইয়াত range তো এটা element আছে, এটা element is image হৈছে, যিকোনো element লোৱা image is c. So here domain is r but range is the singleton set e c. Here your domain is r and range is the single set c. Okay, so this is the constant function. Let's draw the graph of this function. Etu function or ami graph saw kenuka hoy. Okay, so this is the graph Again here we take any number, you take 1 2 3 4, it's minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4, 1 2 3 4, so minus 2 minus 3 minus 4, this is x, this is y, this is x dash. Okay, so since it is a constant function, okay, so suppose c is a constant, g number, suppose thirila c is 2. Okay, if your c is 2, when you take 1 you will get 2, for 2 again 2, for 3 again 2, for 4 2, minus 2, x to me g kunulwa, your image is always 2. So the graph is like this, constant functional graph enuka hobo, right? So here you can say the graph is parallel to x-axis. Okay, the graph line is parallel to x-axis. Okay, and we have taken here f of x is 2, মানে আমার c ইয়াত কি হইছে 2. Okay, so this is all about the constant function. Next we have polynomial function. After constant function we have polynomial function. So it is related to the polynomials. So it is a function. So here the function, we write definition, a function f which is defined from capital R to R is said to be a polynomial function, is said to be a polynomial function if for each x in R your y will be fx and it is of the form of a polynomial. We know the general form of polynomial is a0 a1x plus a2x plus dot dot an xn. Okay, where n is a non-negative integer and a0 a1 an belongs to R. Okay, so polynomial function ki hoy, enuka function jitu ami define korisu from a set real number to this set real numbers, when it's said to be a polynomial, it's if its image is a polynomial. If you take suppose x, tumi x loisa from the set R from domain and its image comes out to be a polynomial, we get the format of polynomial, then this function is called a polynomial function. Okay, so name diye clear hoy je fx to tumar ki hobo polynomial, means y will be like a polynomial, right? Then it is called a polynomial function. Okay, so this is there are more types of functions that we have to study. So for today we end up our class here. Next we will do in our next class. Thank you.